kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Hunt is on its way. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Starting to feel a little pressure. On the move at the 30. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fellow just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense set on first down. They'll give it to the back. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. It's Leonard. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Hook. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Flips it out to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. Calls for the fair catch, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. They try to pop a run on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Now they'll run the draw. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to the ground game on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room, it's Thomas. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Leonard. Gashes the heart of the knee. Into the end zone for a touchdown. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering him. It would be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Tomlinson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Pulled and fired complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. A 1st down for the offense.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw again. Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Lets it fly. And he's in for the touchdown. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big thing. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. An 84-yard drive there. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Off play action. It's complete to the right. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Caught in the backfield, it's Leonard. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Leonard. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He'll ride his man on the option. Got enough for the first down and once more. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Off the play fake on first down. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Crowell. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. He'll keep it himself. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. The final gut punch. Touchdown on the short run. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. They blocked the extra point. Now he can return this. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Right on the money. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Finds the tight end. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. It'll be a draw. Makes his man miss.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick catch on third down. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge game down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on first and goal. Gets it in there for the touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Running back searching for the hole. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Catch inside the 25. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Hooks. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Creates a little space. There he goes. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. The give to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They go to the draw. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down here for the offense. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Gets it out quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. 1st and goal for the offense. The snap sets up the throw. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Into their happy place for a touchdown.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. So a drive there of 84 yards. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Crowell. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Crowell. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got a man. It's Bradley. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The give from the gun. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Grabbed on the outside, it's Thomas. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed near the marker, it's Thomas. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. Handoff to the single running back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. It's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Dead center perfect. And now they take the lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's hooked. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's hooked. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. He's got him. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Leonard. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Trying to convert this second and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught close to the marker. It's Pierre. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. In the red area, it's Thomas. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. He's looking to throw. Big guy smells it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Leonard. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Just drives it between the uprights. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, We're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. This time, they'll go to the running game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Here's the handoff. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give is to Garcia. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Caught near the sticks. It's Leonard. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st down from the 11. They'll go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he's in for the touchdown. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tomlinson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Got the quick completion. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, better look out. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do they do right away? Right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
You know they're feeling good about this drive. They picked up a couple of first downs. Now they've got it at the 40. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Back to pass on second down. Got a man. It's Hooks. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. To the air on first down. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking for the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Finds his big tight end. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll set up to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Looking to fire. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. After a drive this long, a field goal will be demoralizing at this point. It's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. looking to throw on first down. Complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
After that last completion, it's second down. From the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Complete in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. They've got the screen set up. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Between the uprights, it's good. That brings them to within 1.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He'll pull it on the read. That's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Running the red zone. It's Hooks. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll leave it with him. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw on third down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be caked from 21 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now they regain the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Still on his feet at the 45. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Quick completion to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. It's a draw. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? Wide open downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
And on that 3rd down, that play is set up to beat man-to-man coverage. You see the receiver, the ball gets thrown out in front of him, and he's able to get away from the defender, make some people miss, use the speed, setting up 1st and goal.
And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Now this offense is back on the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Good timing on the quick out. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. and is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Leonard. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Handoff from the gun. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Pulls it in. It's Crowell. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, running back on the move. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's caught for the touchdown.
And that kind of toughness is something you can't coach in quarterbacks. You either have it or you don't. Being able to deliver strikes like that for touchdowns when you know you are going to get absolutely popped, man, it is hard to find QBs like that. This offense has one.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He lets one fly deep. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Leonard. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Rides the back on the option to give. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the 4th quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the fourth. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's hooked. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Tight end now in motion. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs. Now out close to midfield. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's hooked. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Takes the easy completion. Runs through the tackle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet.
All right, 4th quarter now, you're trailing, and the sense of urgency has to go up for everybody right now. At quarterback and wide receiver, you're going to have to hit some of these throws, David, to get back in this game.
Yeah, and when you got the lead on the other side, defense, I'm playing tight coverage, making them earn it. I want that clock to tick. And that was a really good play by the offense. Pretty good coverage by the defense, but I got to make them earn it all the way down the field.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab on the left. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He wants to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's hooked. He's not going to make it. Still a 1-point game here in the 4th. They had hope to push this edge out to a field goal. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And now this offense will take the field again. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Thomas.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Bradley. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. It's Bradley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pierre. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. On target to the left. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wide receiver comes in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure will get there. The sack, down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. He's got an open man. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll go to the air on third and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Garcia. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. To the end zone, and he's got a touchdown.
What a great job by this offense. Listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to give me a stop.
They'll line up to go for two. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Garcia. He just couldn't squirt his way in for the two, and it's still a 5-point game here in the fourth quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Going right to work up top. Punch it out of the air. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Out of the backfield, he's open. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. Runs through a tackle. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. A strike downfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, this guy has been a weapon all game long. They've lined him up all over the field. He's run all different types of routes. The defense has not been able to cover him, and he's got now over 150 receiving yards.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. It's complete to the left. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. After the 1st down completion, it's 2nd and short. Looking to fire. He's got his man across the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. And they spike it to stop the clock. They are running out of time and very little choice. Down 5 late, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. They want to throw it. A little release to the back. He'll be stopped short. Still a 1-point game here in the 4th. They'd hoped to push this edge out to a field goal, but they were denied. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game.